In the historic city of Lahore, Pakistan, there's a medical college, and its name, well, its name tells a story of incredible sacrifice and service. So today, we're going to uncover the legacy behind the Ameer-ud-Din Medical College.
Okay, so our journey today starts with a single Wikipedia article. And, full disclosure, it has a few disclaimers about its citations. But honestly, that actually makes our job more interesting. It's kind of like we get to be historical detectives, piecing together a really powerful story from the clues we have.
And deep within that article, there's this one sentence that just stands out. It gets right to the very core of this story. Speaking of the college's namesake, it says, "He practiced in his life what he preached in his lectures to his students." I mean, that tells you everything, doesn't it? This isn't just a story about a building, it's about a life lived with profound integrity.
So let's start with the man himself. Who was the person who inspired this whole legacy? Well, let's meet Professor Ameer-ud-Din. The article paints this picture of his life in three really powerful acts. First, he was a dedicated teacher, a senior professor of surgery, mentoring a generation of leaders. Then, he became a healer at a time of huge national crisis, providing what the source calls glorious services during the partition of the subcontinent. And finally, he became the ultimate philanthropist through an act of just incredible personal sacrifice.
And here's what that sacrifice looked like. Professor Ameer sold his personal home in Gulberg, which is one of Lahore's most exclusive, expensive neighborhoods. And he didn't just donate some of the money. He gave the entire amount, every last bit, to build the pediatric surgery ward at Mayo Hospital. Just an absolutely extraordinary act of generosity.
So that really brings us to a huge question, one that the people who knew his story must have asked themselves. How do you properly honor a legacy like that?
Well, the answer was to build something that would carry his values forward. And this brings us to the creation of the college itself.
So, in 2011, this public medical college was established in Lahore. It was actually the Academic Council of the Postgraduate Medical Institute, or PGMI, that decided to honor him by naming this new institution after him, making sure his contribution would be remembered.
Just think about that timeline for a moment. Decades after Dr. Ameer-ud-Din's service during the partition, his legacy was finally cemented in 2011 with the founding of this college. And today, it stands as one of Lahore's 6 public medical colleges. It's like a direct thread connecting his past service to its purpose right now.
And this is a fully recognized institution. We're talking registered with the Pakistan Medical and Dental Council, affiliated with PGMI and the University of Health Sciences, approved by the Ministry of Health, with Lahore General Hospital as its teaching hospital. It is a key part of the medical education landscape in Pakistan.
Okay, so that's the origin story. But what does that legacy look like in practice, right now? Let's step inside the modern institution. Every single year, the college carries on its core mission by bringing in 100 undergraduate students for its MBDS program, training that next generation of doctors.
Academically, this place is incredibly comprehensive. It's built on 3 core pillars: 7 departments in basic sciences, 11 in medicine and allied fields, and 12 in surgery and allied fields.
Now, this breakdown is really revealing. Just look at the heavy focus on clinical practice. Surgery and medicine combined make up nearly 80% of the departments. This points to a powerful commitment to hands-on training, something you have to believe a pioneering surgeon like Dr. Ameer would have absolutely championed.
So how does all of this connect back to the man himself? Well, the college doesn't just carry his name, it really seems to live his values. This is what a tribute in practice really looks like.
There's one particular detail in the source that really stands out. It's about the college's very first graduating class, and it highlights a truly remarkable achievement. Get this, that very first graduating class bagged first position in the Punjab province. First. I love that even the article notes this felt like a tribute to Dr. Ameer. This wasn't just an academic win, it was seen as a direct reflection of the standard of excellence he embodied. And right here, you see it all come together. His values are perfectly echoed in the college's legacy. His dedication to education, that's reflected in their top academic performance. His service to humanity, well, that's carried on by every single public doctor they train. And his amazing generosity of spirit, it lives on through this enduring public institution.
It all comes down to a simple question, doesn't it? Is a legacy built from stone, or is it built from values that are passed down to a new generation? The story of Ameer-ud-Din Medical College suggests it's the latter, and it leaves all of us to wonder, what truly makes a legacy last?